what's up guys, Taveras Media here back with another video, and today's gonna be another special one because big news came out about like 2-3 weeks ago, and it's about Google Gemini, right? And it's pretty much surpassed GPT, and the reason why is because Google is a literal multi-billion dollar conglomerate. And you know, for people to believe that OpenAI is gonna be the top predecessor in the AI space is kind of delusional. There's obviously companies like Meta, you know, Google, who have access to, you know, so many resources. So they just stay quiet behind the scenes and they make the most craziest, you know, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if Google has cracked, you know, they've already cracked like super intelligence, because with this Gemini product, it is multimodal, right? So let's say for GPT, it's a just text model, right? It's just a base text model. And then of course you can upload images and stuff, but it's just a text model at base. Gemini is multimodal, meaning that it has all 5 senses, just like a human would. So it has imagery, audio, text, and then the other 2 ones, so which is pretty insane. It's very powerful, right? And I want to talk about actually leveraging Gemini in the AI automation space because, you know, again, I'm telling you guys, as AI gets more powerful, it's only going to be of benefit to us because we can leverage these sophisticated systems and give out more powerful products to customers, right? And, you know, obviously Google has already released the API documentation. I was already playing around with Gemini API, and you guys can pretty much already build with it. You know, use Vertex AI, you get like $300 in free credits, and I'm pretty sure you can already start building with it. And it's multimodal. So like, imagine the kind of either AI chatbots or automations that you can build for businesses leveraging Gemini. So stepping away from GPT and starting to leverage this powerful, you know, model. And the only crazy thing about this is that it's just the beginning. You know, that's the crazy thing about AI. There is no end. AI is just continuously improving, you know, month by month, year by year. It's always going to improve. There's always going to be something new that can be added to AI, right? So I believe that Gemini is a huge opportunity for you guys to leverage on. And, you know, you guys need to look into the documentation, look into Vertex. You know, if you're a full-on AI developer, you already should be able to be leveraging that for, you know, your solutions and automations to provide to businesses, right? And that's why I talk about, like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, AI is dead, AI is dying, it's too hard, or like all those other, you know, people who run like lead generation agencies or SMA agencies, they're always like talking bad about AI, but like, you know, AI has more hype and more potential than any other model because all the businesses are, you know, even corporations have all eyes on AI. The entire world is looking upon AI, even TikTok, like just regular people. Like literally, I will go on Instagram and see memes about, oh, take AI from this person. It's like a funny image of like, you know, some guy doing something stupid. Even regular people are using AI. You know, not regular people are talking about AI, you know, not regular people are talking about lead generation agencies. So it's like AI is something that everybody can use. That's why I talk about the, you know, the potential of it. And Gemini is obviously, you know, insane. I looked into it and it's pretty crazy. And the crazy thing about this kind of stuff is that most of the time they're just releasing, you know, 0.1% to the public. We don't even know what they have behind the scenes. We don't even know what they have behind doors. Remember, Google has billions upon billions of dollars of resources, okay? And they have insane scientists and engineers and developers that are working on these, you know, models. So we don't even know what they have behind the scenes. You know, Gemini Ultra could just be, you know, one of the little things that they released because they have something else super powerful, you know, behind doors. So yeah, guys, can you use and leverage Gemini in terms of, you know, working with your AI automation agency, whether it's chatbots or solutions? Of course, yeah, you should be doing that. You know, GPT-4 is good, but it's, you know, at the end of the day, Gemini just proven that you can go past just being a text-based model. You can use, you know, 5 other senses and have it all built into one model, which is pretty insane because it's kind of replicating, you know, human senses, right? So yeah, I do believe that Gemini is a great, you know, opportunity to capitalize on. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my screen and show you guys more about Gemini. So yeah, guys, and let's just look into this, guys, because this is pretty crazy. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we are on the website of Gemini, and we're going to go through a little bit. I'm going to talk about, the potentiality of this and also look into the API documentation and just kind of show you guys a little bit more. And I'm also going to go ahead and import the entire 25, minute showcase of Gemini so you guys can see that as well, because I want to give you guys the most info and value on this. And yeah, so as you guys can see, meet the first version of Gemini, our most capable AI model. And as you guys can see, it's already surpassed a human expert, which is pretty insane. So it's already surpassing physical humans. And obviously, it's already surpassed GPT-4. And yeah, Gemini is the first model to outperform human experts on, MMLU task, one of the most popular methods to test the knowledge and solving abilities of AI models. So it's already doing amazing. It's already showing in the statistics. And as you guys can see here, the statistics right here, you have all the statistics. So as you guys can see, Gemini Ultra at 90% compared to GPT-4. Obviously, GPT-4 have some a little bit better statistics in some tests. So like right here, 95%. But even then, overall, Gemini will be better. And by 4% is a lot, considering that this is a multimodal model, meaning that it has, multiple senses. So again, this is multimodal, so images is already surpassing GPT-4, and then video as well, 62%, and then audio, 40 compared to 29, which is almost a lot. All right, so it's obviously powerful. We can look into the technical report as well and look into this. I'm also going to make a video on how to, build chatbots with Gemini, or at least any other automations with this. So as you guys can see, we present Gemini, a family of highly capable multimodal models developed at Google. We train Gemini jointly across image, audio, video, and text data for the purpose of building a model with strong generalist capabilities. And sorry about that. Strong capabilities. Sorry, I literally lost myself. Strong generalist capabilities across modalities alongside cutting-edge understanding, reasoning, performance in each respective domain. Gemini 1.0, first version. Remember what I said earlier? I talked about how they're only going to release a little bit to the public. Again, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if they've, cracked superintelligence. And it's insane, right? And yeah, guys, if you guys want to look into this and start leveraging this for your AI automation agency, if you guys need help and you want my one-on-one working, I talked about it in my other video. I'm only doing it for like $150. A lot of people hit me up. They're capitalizing the opportunity to work with me one-on-one. It just became 2024, the new year. Q1 is going to be really good for businesses. Gemini just came out. I think it's a great opportunity. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one for literally $150, and I don't care. I'm not charging thousands of dollars like these other gurus, literally charging like a pair of shoes. So if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, shoot me a DM on Discord. If not, whatever, do what you guys want to do. But I'm helping my people scale to 6 figures, for their agency at the end of this year, because I want to see my people win. And, I've already signed a lot of my other students, like some clients. And yeah, I want to help my people out. So leveraging these kind of, models in 2024 is going to be insane. So yeah, this is just version 1, the first version. Again, it comes in 3 sizes. You have the Ultra, Pro, and the Nano. So let's go and keep looking into it. So Ultra for highly complex tasks. Everybody's going to be leveraging Ultra, but obviously you want to be conservative, because again, the higher the model, it's going to be more expensive and obviously slower and less sophisticated. The lower the model is more quicker, efficient, and less expensive, which would be better for, obviously leveraging for chatbots or any other types of automations, right? So again, we have Pro for enhanced performance and deployability at scale. Again, deployability, efficiency, and then Nano is obviously for on-device applications, so for like your phone, Mac, just like, playing around and stuff, right? So each size is specifically tailored to address different computational limitations and application requirements. We evaluate the performance of Gemini models on a comprehensive suite of internal and external benchmarks, covering a wide range of language, coding, reasoning, and multimodal tasks. Coding is obviously going to be a really good one, because as you guys saw with ChatGPT, they released the GPT Plus, where you can use Code Assist and be able to have an assistant of coding. So Gemini advances state-of-the-art in large language modeling and image understanding, video understanding, audio processing. It also builds on the work of sequence models and a long history of work in deep learning based on neural networks. So still leveraging neural networks and machine learning distributed systems. So if you guys know what neural networks and deep learning, ML, you should know what that is. And let's talk about our most capable model. Gemini Ultra achieves a new state-of-the-art results in 30 of 32 benchmarks we report on, including 10 out of 12 popular text and reasoning benchmarks, 9 of 9 images understanding benchmarks, 6 of 6 video understanding benchmarks, and 5 of 5 speech recognition and speech translation benchmarks. Gemini Ultra is the first model to achieve human expert performance on MMLU, a prominent benchmark testing, which again, MMLU is the literal foundation of testing a powerful model and seeing how it performs, right? With a score above 90%, which is highly high, obviously. And beyond text, Gemini Ultra makes notable advances on challenging multimodal reasoning tasks. For example, on the recent MMMU benchmark, that compromises questions about images on multidiscipline requiring college-level subject knowledge and deliberate reasoning, Gemini Ultra achieves a new state-of-the-art score of 62%, outperforming the best model by more than 5 percentage points. It provides a uniform performance lift for video questioning, answering, and audio understanding benchmarks. Right? So again, this is not anything too groundbreaking or anything crazy. It's not almost double-digit percent in gains, but it's still progression. And any types of more progression with sustainability and efficiency incorporated is still super progressive for AI, which is barely even new, right? Again, this is large language models. We're not really leveraging ML, machine learning, or let's say NLU, NLP anymore, where you're just using knowledge bases based on utterances, just simple on top. How do I say morphology and stuff? So yeah, these models are getting more powerful and powerful, and again, I do believe they have more powerful models behind scenes that are not sustainable. So right now they're trying to fine-tune models that are sustainable and powerful and robust for the markets that are actually able to be used in builds and actual products. Because again, they probably have way much more powerful things behind scenes, but again, they're not robust enough for the market, for the real world. So let's look at this, right? So it's doing math right here. Here's a solution to a physics problem by a student. So this is right here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in real quick so you guys can see this better. So as you guys can see, this right here is an actual student, and this is the model actually responding why the student get the correct answer. Now, again, models that can be able to handle math and complex equations is super powerful. I, back in the day, was using AI, GPT-3, DaVinci model, whatever, to actually, cheat on tests and be able to pass math equations. Or let's say, I was looking for, I was doing an IQ test, and I was literally taking a picture of the question, or I would just copy the prompt and paste it into GPT, and its success rate was about 30%. So it literally would have a 30% success rate out of all the high IQ questions, and the rest would just be absolutely hallucinated, right? So the fact that this can actually, start to get math down is really insane, because math isn't just math. Math requires a lot of critical thinking and logic into it. It's not just, a very robust system of just following, PEMDAS or whatever system based. You have to have a lot of logic thinking and, a lot of critical thinking to get an answer different, because you can take 100 geniuses and give them the most complex math equation, and then they're all, maybe all of them have different kinds of methods of getting to that answer, right? They all have different, it's never just going to be the same. Sometimes it may be, but it's never going to just be a very linear process to get to the answer. They have to use, everyone is different, every mind is different. So the fact that the bot, a robot, AI, can literally computate and use logic and critical thinking to actually solve these equations and actually, get the answer is pretty insane. So as you can see in figure 1, verifying a student's solution to a physics problem, the model is able to correctly recognize all of the handwritten content and verify reasoning. Again, it can also read this gibberish barely I can read, The correlation of energy means that the energy of the skies is sum at the beginning and at the end. Like, I can barely even read that, but the AI can read that as well. And I think AI will even be leveraged to literally use, power in terms of, decoding and like translation of languages that are hard to decrypt, like, the Voyage manuscript cipher. Like, AI is going to get to that point where it can actually, do that. It's going to be pretty cool. So what I'm trying to get to the point is that this model is very powerful, and now I want to show you guys the documentation so you can build with Gemini. Actually, if you guys go down, so integrate Gemini models into your application with Google Studio and Google Cloud Vertex AI. So we're going to go to the ai.google.dev and look how we can actually leverage this for, our AI automation agency in the future. So again, right, you can get preview access of the Ultra and preview access of Nano. Nano, again, is just for, regular people. Pro is obviously the most, eye-to-eye one. Let's look at the pricing as well, which is obviously important because that's going to be, very important when you work with your clients. So let's just say pay as you go. So price output 0.00015 per 1,000 characters. Okay, so yeah, the pricing is not even bad. It's actually per image 0.0025. That's not even bad, right? That's actually good pricing models. So yeah, you can build good products with this, guys. The pricing models are actually not even expensive compared to like GPT-4. Like, it's insane. I think someone that I knew spent like $2,000 in a day just from like so many queries being, initiated to GPT-4 or bot. So let's go ahead and look at buildvertex.ai, which I don't want to do that right now because, you have to, what's it called? Have to pay for it, not to sign up there for it. As you guys can see, they have Android Studio, Collab, and Project IDX. And yeah, let's go ahead and just look at, you can just go ahead and play around with it because I was already playing around with it and it was doing very, very well in terms of what I needed. So you just click Get API Key in Google Studios and it takes you to the prompting. And yeah, right here, what you want to do is talk to it. So I'm just going to go ahead. You can do edit safety settings. Obviously, I just lower it to super, we want this bot to be super uncensored so we can get the best response. We don't want no, I'm not going to say the words, I'll probably get banned. But yeah, let's just say I talked about this product. Let's just say I have a product that is a biotin derma roller to boost facial hair growth. Please write me a storyboard for me to make content selling this product that will catch attention, invoke controversy. I gotta fix that. I'm horrible at spelling. Controversy, and for TikTok. And this is what it does, right? So again, our minds are nowhere compared to AI. So it's making a storyboard content, and there it goes. That's actually very impressive right here. It's done. So there, perfect. So setting a luxurious barbershop with a vintage aesthetic, confident young stylish man sitting in his barber chair. So yeah, it did it very well. I tried doing this with GPT. It's not as good, and this is very impressive, guys. Very impressive. It gave a whole storyboard dialogue. So that's very impressive. And yeah, we can also look at the prompt gallery, which is, again, pretty cool. And you guys can also do this, right? You can also go to Gemini Pro Vision and insert images where you can do prompting and stuff. So like this, write me a story about what's going on in this photo. Again, nothing too crazy, but we're just testing out the capability of it. So it's loading right now, and yeah, we also have prompting right here, guys, for you, which is very well. We look at the API features. You can look at that as well, which I do want to check out because again, we want to go ahead and look at how we can use this for chatbots. So again, we can look at Python, which is obviously very important, and let's see what else. So Swift apps. Boom, right here. So yeah, you guys can already they already have it. Like, it's insane. So these are all LangChain. Boom, right there, guys. As you guys can see, we can literally go ahead and start building, you know, literal chatbots out of this, guys. Right here, we have LangChain, and yeah, this is pretty insane. They have the code right here. This is insane, guys. So that's pretty crazy. So, right, they imported the image into LangChain, and it's asking what is shown in this image, right? So, type of text, we have the image right here. Obviously, they have an alter version imported, and yeah, you guys can use this to actually, build upon a model. And if I'm wrong, obviously prove me wrong. We also have Hugging Face as well. So yeah, guys, this is pretty insane. I want you to guys, if anybody builds, a bot out of this, please let me know. I want to watch the video and test it, whether it's a chat bot, an image bot, whatever, guys. Let me know, and I want to see it. And you see how long we've been recording for, about 15 minutes. But yeah, guys, that's really it. This model is super powerful. I think it has a lot of capabilities, and you guys should definitely look into it. Pricing models are very well as well. And yeah, if you're a full-on developer, obviously you can work upon this and build on this. If not, if I'm wrong, then obviously tell me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys again want to work with me, one-on-one mentoring for the new year, scaling your agency to 6 figures or signing your first client, 5 figures, whatever, let me know, guys, and add me in Discord. Again, it's a limited time because I can't work with too many people. I'm charging literally pennies. So yeah, capitalize on the opportunity. It's a great opportunity to start for the year. It's an investment into your business. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you all so much. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Peace out.